Hey guys, this is Tim from the Hybrid Network, and welcome to a new episode of Spotlight. This is the show where I pose an interesting question to you and let you guys take it from there in the comments. So today's question is something that's been floating around for a while. Do we need, or do we even want, a movie focused around the Black Widow? First of all, this primarily came up during Phase 1 of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and with good reason. See, Black Widow was, as we all know, the only female member of the Avengers, so it seemed like a lot of people wanted to give her a movie solely because of that. However, I feel that a lot of people overlook the fact that she was the only female member of the Avengers pretty much just because she was incredibly easy to add to the cast, similar to why Hawkeye was the sixth member of the team. Look at it this way. At his core, who is Hawkeye? He's a guy with a bow and arrow. There's really not a lot you have to explain there as to what his abilities are or why he can do them. With Black Widow, she's also fairly easy. Who is she? She's a secret agent who used to be a Russian assassin, and all that can be conveyed through dialogue. Which it was. And while it was great to have this diversity in the cast, it also had the negative impact of pretty much making Black Widow the most important female superhero currently, because she's been with the Avengers for so long and the Marvel Cinematic Universe is so prolific that it reaches to people who don't even read comics. So Black Widow just seems like the natural option when you want to have a superhero movie based around a female character. And people do want that, if nothing else than for diversity in leads in comic book movies. So a bit of this seems to be that people want the movie solely out of obligation, feeling that Black Widow is due a movie because she has been so important and she is the female member of the team. And a lot of Marvel's most important female characters are unfortunately owned by Fox, because a lot of their most important female characters, or at least most well-known female characters, are members of the X-Men like Storm, Jean Grey, or Shadowcat. So this can lead to people not really seeing another option for who could be a female lead. It's why whenever a new female character is introduced, people grab onto them so much and want them to be the next person to get the cinematic universe treatment. You can see this a bit with characters like Kamala Khan, who people are still bidding to get a cinematic universe treatment despite how recent the character is. But back to the question itself, do we really want a Black Widow movie? Or do we just want a Marvel movie with a female lead, which we will be getting soon with Captain Marvel? Black Widow is popular, but she's also popular as a supporting character, and it's unclear if she'd be strong enough to carry her own film. Not that it's not worth trying, though Black Widow doesn't really have the most storied supporting cast, so it's hard to think of who would be in the movie with her. Outside of people she has already been in movies with, to the point that you wonder if there's even a point to doing it. Plus, you can see a bit of fatigue in the writing for the characters, especially in the recent Age of Ultron, where she had a tacked-on romance with Bruce Banner, seemingly just to give her something to do in the movie, because they're not sure what to do with her anymore as the scale gets bigger. But there is some untreaded territory for the character, especially since we haven't really had a big spy thriller in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and she would fit that mold nicely if they ever chose to do it. So, is it worth it to give her her own movie, or should we reserve that for other characters who may be a stronger candidate for it? Well, that's up to you guys in the comments. Write below and let us know what you think. But until next time, this has been The Spotlight, and I'm Tim from the Hybrid Network, signing out.